out where the rivers run so wide. In big sky country I reside. The wind whispers secrets through the pines. In the land of the shining mountains divine, fields of gold stretch far and free, under skies as endless as the sea. The twilight paints the hills with grace. Montana's heart, a sacred place. Big sky country, where my soul belongs. Land of the shining mountains, in your arms so strong. Each star above, a story untold. Montana, my heart you hold. Snow-capped peaks, they kiss the blue. Echoes of love come shining through. The cattle roam, the horses run. Montana's beauty, second to none. And
Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to Judith Plains. This is episode 15, and pretty much just carrying on from where we left off, same day. Just want to do a couple of things here, and then we'll look at moving forward. I'm just going to see if I can scoop some of this manure into the BGA as one task, and then I want to put down some productions. I want to put down spinnery, clothing maker, swathing production, kind of get things lined up. I've got to move some pallets for the whiskey and the beer, and then roll forward a bit. I was actually going to roll forward to early May 2nd morning because we're going to have a tornado come through, so we'll see if we can catch that. See what that looks like, see where it's going to go. I think this is where it's supposed to go. There we go. And then I'm going to finish off the video with doing a showcase on a mod that I came across the other day, which is extremely interesting and has a lot of potential. So I'll say no more about it at the moment. But I don't know why I'm going all the way over there. I don't need to do that. Okay, so we're full there. Right. So, right, let's skip over. Let's get let's go and pick up the trailer and pick up the beer and whiskey. So I hope everyone's doing okay. By the time you see this, we'll be past Labor Day in the US and Canada, so I'm actually recording this on Labor Day. So hope everyone had a good Labor Day. For those that for those in the US and Canada. Helps if I go the right way. Missed it completely. Wrong way. Okay. I'm pondering just bringing up a bale trailer for this actually, rather than this big long low loader. Might be easier in the long run. This one traveling a small distance anyway. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh well. First sign down of the day. Well, not the day, just of this recording, so whatever. It is what it is. Right, go in here. Just stay over on this side because of the collision. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier to just get not a small trailer in for this, I think. Let's just see how much we actually fill up on here. Out of curiosity, see whether it's doable as a bale trailer. Well, my driving's all over the place today. Yeah, so we've only got a few on there. That'll easily fit on a trailer. Well, actually, just wait a minute. See if any more spawn. So let's just check. Okay. Let's wait for this to change. Just as a reminder, we are running without seasons on this one, since that's why the crop calendar's all like that. And as you can see down here, we've got tornado coming through here between 5, well, all the way across from 5 till 9. So yeah, we'll see if we can catch that. So beer. Yeah, we've got them all. Right, let's go pick up the whiskey. Yeah, I think I've got a bale trailer hooked up to the F-150 at the moment, picking the wool up, so I'm going to change that anyway to distributing. Once I put the spinnery down and the... Jeez. What's wrong with me today? Once we get the spinnery down and the clothier. Oh, I've hit that thing, that collision. Come on. There we go. I'll probably fix that issue as well. So that collision won't cause an issue with the bale trailer. And it'll make it easier for getting around these corners as well. Come on. Let's go a little bit more here. Okay, it's better. Yeah, that's easily going to fit on a bale trailer. I'll leave the low loader around for when we're going to sell it, so we can fill up the whole thing and sell them all at once. That'll probably be the better option. Watch out, guys, I'm coming in here. Sorry about that, dude. Oh, jeez. I apologise for my reckless driving today. I don't know. I'd like to say it's too early, but it's like coming up for 10:30 real time, so I can't use that excuse really. $10:30 AM, that is. There we go. That's that unloaded. Yeah, stocking up nicely. Right, I'll put this outside. Just drop him downside here. Yeah, and actually maybe we'll just bring the whole F-150 down here with the trailer on it. Right, so while we're here, let's do a bit of construction. So, let's have a look, see. Factories. What I do here, so... So we'll a spinnery first off. Is that a swathing one? Yeah, that's a swathing separator. So that's I think there's only one for that. Oh no, there's another one there. What's the difference? Swathing tractor mod. Blah 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 blah. Don't know whether there's a capacity difference there. I wouldn't have thought so, given. Oh, maybe there is. Let's put this one down anyway. So let's where should we put this? Let's pop him here. Just keep away from the edge of the field a little bit. Is that one massive? Oh, jeez. Right, that'll try and level those off in a minute. Is that really that much difference there? That's nuts. Oh well, it's at the back, so that's fine. Bakery. Okay, here's the spinnery. 4X mod. So I'll just use a small one. Actually, I don't want to pay that much for one. Well, I haven't got that much money either, so that's a problem. Tailor shop, I haven't got money for that either. So I might need to wait on these, unless we put the small ones down. Where about the small ones? Maybe put the small ones down to start with, and then work up towards the others when we've got some money, just to get us going. If there's a small one, in fact. There's a spinnery. Okay, let's put that one down. Let's throw this at the back here. Since we're not actually going to be driving up to this one. This ground is way off. I'll do that. And then any clothing one. Tailor shop 36. Just looking to see if there is transfer and distribute lights for pallets. Oh, we need to put that down as well, don't we? To transfer, oh, we can transfer wool directly to it. Put that down. Hopefully that works. We don't have to transfer the wall. And we'll put the tailor shop down. Right. So I think that was it. So let's just I should do a bit of softening here. Just even out some of these things. That doesn't look too bad. Let's see what we can do with this. That's a little bit better. No, it's a little bit high there, but okay, let's I made a mess of that. And I'm wrecking the field as well. Good job. I really hate the thing in this. Let's try and just raise it up a bit. Why don't we try and soften it out? Just so we can get the carts on. Okay, that's a little bit better. Right, I think that. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Wasn't expecting that, but there you go. Yeah, not ideal. I hate construction stuff. That's not too bad. That'll work. It'd just be easier if there was an easier way of leveling stuff out. Plus, I'd destroy part of my field there as well. But there you go. Whatever. It is what it is. So, let's take a look in here. Let's see what this one actually does. So we can do the same with eggs. We can distribute those. We haven't got anything for eggs at the moment because, as we know, the egg situation is not particularly good. So if we change that to distributing, that should pick up the pallets, I assume, from the sheep, whatever. But we shall see. We shall see. I don't know whether that's how it works. I don't even know whether it's supposed to be put closer to the things either. Let's just do the all through here. So the spinnery, let's get that one. So I'm going to be doing fabric wool. I'm going to be distributing that. So let's activate that. And we're going to be doing the tailor shop. I'm just going to activate that and we'll sell that. Sell that straight. So just trying to get these set up now so they're ready to go. So we've got barley, which is the one we're going to do. So we can distribute that to our whiskey and beer production. So that'll do that as it's separating them out, so that's good. So outgoing product is only 500,000 litres. We've got 1 million litres of incoming material. That's okay. And that does 1,440 cycles per month. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to have to wait until we get our harvesting for that. So, what else was it going to do? Got any layer? No, because I thought we had some wool in the barn. No, there isn't any. And if that's already gone through, I could have sworn there was like 400 litres or something. Anyway, let's just check food on these. So they're good for food. They're good for food. No eggs. Oh, maybe it picked up the eggs already there. Because we did have eggs. I'll go back and check that in a minute. Straw, food, they're good. They're good for food as well. Okay, so let's go here. Logic transfer, eggs, none. Outgoing products, eggs, none. No wool. So, did we get any in the spinner yet? No. So, I don't know. I thought I had some wool. But there you go. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. It's just disappeared. Who knows? Yeah, what have we got? What? I don't understand what happened with this field. I mean, I painted over it and everything, but I mean, we've got weeds in here and all sorts of other stuff. I don't know. Whatever. What was I going to look at then? Let's just check these. Fermenting silo, plenty of grass, got plenty of silage there. It's running okay. The silo has grass, hay coming out. Silage is nearly full. Plenty of TMR, so that's good. So, beer is worth 78,000 currently. Whiskey is worth 135,000. No, nice. That's in July. Yeah, see, this says we have 153 litres of wool somewhere. Where is that? I wonder if it's on a pallet somewhere. Right, let's go have a look. Where's the F150? Here. So, no, there's nothing there. Yeah, there's a pallet of wool there. Well, it's not a full pallet, is it? But that doesn't show up in here. It says no wool. It's a bit strange. All right, bud. I'm going to move that there because I haven't seen that actually change. Let's just put this over here for now. Oh, actually. Let's put it over here by the truck because I'm going to take this truck down to the other place anyway. I should just over here on the side and auto load it, make sure it gets put on properly. Right. Okay, so I'm going to go forward time now. We'll see if we can catch this tornado coming through for a laugh. Hopefully it's not going to carry all the sheep off anyway. There's a trigger for this. Close. There. Thank you. Right, back in a minute. Okay, we're back. It's 5:11 at the moment. Not seeing any signs of it yet. Ooh, bit of thunder there, though. Not sure whether it actually shows on the map either. So I've got this on 10 speed. I may speed it up a little bit more in a minute or two. See if we can see anything. I mean, it's a big map. It could be anywhere. Actually, let's go for a fly around and see if we can see it. Let's look at all our fields there. Oh, a bit more rain. Okay, we may be getting there. There it is, right in front of us. So is it actually on the map? Yeah, it is. There it is. Yep, so it's wrecking through our cornfields at the moment. I'm surprised it doesn't move faster, actually. I mean, it's a little on the slow side for a tornado. Not that I'm like some sort of weather expert or anything, but... Is it actually moving, or is it just sat there? Well, it doesn't appear to be moving. Yeah, I mean, it's just stationary. I guess maybe it is moving very, very slowly. See how close we can get, see what happens. Okay, it's kind of cool. So I do have it on visuals only, don't have it set for destruction. Oh, there he goes, he's gone. So, yeah. So I think I'm going to jump forward a couple of months maybe, so we can get some stuff done. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, so we're back. We're now in the last day of September. I went towards because next month in October the corn is going to be ready for harvesting. So I've had to do a bit of animal upkeep on the transition to this because we've forwarded through about 4 months here. I have moved the logistics point over to here because it doesn't work as I thought it did. So you actually need to drop stuff in here. So if we can take the eggs from here and I can drop those over in here. What I think we'll do is we'll set up a dairy or something as well as the production. So get those distributing. But I do have some maintenance to do. So let me, well, not maintenance. I need to go and pick up the wool that we've got. So let's get that done. And we'll transfer that over to that transfer station. My driving still hasn't improved, apparently. And we'll see if we can get the this rolling. I just decided I'd place it on the farm because it was easier to do there. It's closer, and I'm only need it for the eggs and wool anyway. So there's no point in leaving it down at that other place because that would have meant a long drive. Anyway, so I've also got some whiskey and stuff to go and move as well. So once we pick this up, once we've dropped it off, we'll go and move the whiskey and beer quickly. And I think we'll wrap it up on this one, but I will showcase this mod just before the end here. I think I need to change the unload side here. Let's have a look here. Unload side left. Oh no, we're okay. Good. Cool. There we go. Right. So we've got the wool in there. That's set for distributing. So that's active. So let's see if it's actually moved anything down to here yet. Nothing yet, but we'll check it in a little bit. So let's go and move the other stuff. I'll pick you up. I'm going the wrong way here. I'll pick you up back at the Yingling factory, or Youngling factory, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Just drive through my grass there. See, the fields are all looking pretty good. Okay, here we are. Probably got quite a bit here, actually, I think. Just wait a minute, see if any more appear. Let's just check how much, if we've got any left there. Yeah, we've still got some. Ooh, that's a lot of beer. Oh dear. That's what happens when you put the straps on. Okay. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Let's go drop this off. Maybe I need to raise this up a bit. That's funny. Either that or I need to bring out a tractor to haul this rather than the F-150. That's funny, right? I could take the straps off and it'd be okay actually, because it takes off that weight at that point, but actually I'll just show you that as well. So if we take that off, oh no, it's not actually done it. That's strange. Let's put those back on before we lose them. Yeah, that's funny right there. Alright, unload. Oh, it's done it the wrong way. Right. There we go. Right, that's filling up nicely anyway. Right, let's go pick up the whiskey. Let's see how much of this we've got. I should probably use the low loader, but this is a lot quicker. Even if it is wrecking the suspension. Maybe we should get some Julies for the back of it or something. Jeez. It's the controls. Ever since Giants made that change, I think it was on the first initial patch they came out with after the game launch. They said they've adjusted some of the driving stuff for controls and that. It's not been anywhere near as good. I mean, it wasn't great to start with, but it's even worse now. Oh, actually, we may be alright with whiskey. It doesn't look as though we've got a lot. We're probably out of product, I guess. Let's have a look here. Oh no, we've still got barley. Still got water. Actually, I never checked on that. We've got water here. Yeah, okay. Right, I thought we'd have had more there, but never mind. That's fine. Right, let's see how much we've got in here now. Stock wise, we've got $160,000 worth of beer. We've got $150,000 worth of whiskey. Actually, the beer's taken over because we had less than that last time, didn't we? I think that we had more whiskey than beer, if I remember rightly. Yeah, we're getting close on barley there, so the barley is going to be due in November, which is good timing, I guess. Right, I'll run this back, and I'll pick you up back at the farm. Hey, welcome back. I forgot I was going to put the dairy down, so I'm just doing that now. I'm going to get the big dairy for that. Just quickly just smooth out that mess. Right, there we go. Let's get that one going. Wrong menu. Dairy. So we're going to have milk. So just we'll just do selling of this. We'll also do butter as well, and we'll sell that. I think that's about all we can do there. Does chocolate need sugar? Yeah, we don't have sugar, do we? So it's fine. Right, so actually need to check on no, it wasn't dairy, was it? What am I doing? It's eggs I needed to do something with. Because I sell the milk already. All right, I'll fix that later. Whatever. I just decided to send this back on his own. Right. So, mod showcase. So I came across this mod. Oh, hang on, let me get my cursor back. Can't get it in the moment. Let's just try this. Right. So I came across this mod called Farm Management Dashboard. Okay, so now this is a mod that runs outside of FS25. You see, it's actually pulling from a local web server on my machine. So there's a script there's a JavaScript piece that needs installing and some other bits and pieces on your machine. If you're not comfortable with doing that, don't bother watching any further. That's fine. But this mod has a really good amount of information in here, and it's got a lot of good potential features in this coming forward. Now, this is by a guy called Josh Wolfie, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, based on his GitHub page. He's based in Australia. I will put the link in the info section. I suggest if you like this, you go take a look at it, download it, install it, follow his instructions, and you shouldn't have any issues. This is an initial release that he's put out there. There are some issues that I've come across that I've let him know about. So if you come across any issues, bang him on his GitHub page under the issues, log them, and he can take a look at them. I've already put in a couple of potential enhancement requests as well that I've come across that might be good. And also, please take note of one of the items that he says: do not advertise this out outside of your local network. If you know how to secure stuff and that, fair enough. But just don't advertise this out publicly to anyone outside of your network, okay? So here's the main page. And luckily, because we've forwarded through a few months, we've got a couple of warnings that we'll go into in a minute anyway. So on here, we've obviously got the in-game time, temperatures, etc. Now there is a mod. There's a mod portion of this that you have to enable as a real mod in the game. So you install that, activate it as you would a normal mod, along with the other bits and pieces. So we've got livestock area, vehicles, fields, economy, pastures, and stats that's coming in the future. So we'll leave livestock till last. We'll look at the vehicles. I've not been through this fully yet, so you may see some issues in here. I've noticed a couple of issues that actually I haven't logged yet. Some of the icons don't match up with what the devices are. Some do, some don't. But here you can see all the details for all your vehicles. So we can see all the equipment that I've got here and their condition, etc. What their cargo is, what state their maintenance is. This one's a telehandler, this one's an implement. I'm not sure what that little pause thing there is for, but anyway. So yeah, there's gives you all that information. It's all in one spot, which is nice and easy to read. You can just scroll down and see everything from a maintenance perspective and condition, etc. And also fueling some of the stuff. So yeah, fuel for your wagons, for your tractors, etc. Your whole operating time, how much diesel you got, how much DEF you've got, air in your tires, which is interesting. I assume that's air in your tires. I don't know, not sure. And there's 2 implements attached to that. It doesn't tell you what they are. Maybe that's something that can be added. So let's go back up again. So we'll go back home. We'll look at fields. So it's going to collect the data. It does this live as well. There's a little piece that runs on your machine. Let me show you this. Here it is. So you run the server and it runs this and it collects data directly from in-game. So here we go. Total fields. We've got 15 fields. Here's our total area. We've got 15 that have need some work on them. I've got 0 ready to harvest at the moment. Now, these say they need work because there's no fertilizer applied. And the reason for that, certainly in this particular game on this map that I'm running, is because I've got precision farming running, okay? It's not precision farming compatible at the moment. That is one of the enhancements he's going to look at doing, potentially. So that's a problem for these. That said, I've just logged an issue playing on Saxlingham where this also still shows a 0 fertilized, even though it's got 2 or 2 fertilized in game. So there's a couple of things, like I say, get things logged. It's going to help him improve this. But yeah, we can see the progress for each of the fields here. I think there's an issue here with the growth progress for the fields, because I know these are a lot higher up, and this one is wrong. So there's definitely some things to be fixed on this, I think. But overall, I think it's got a good future ahead of it. Here, you can change your fields based on size, the crop, the status, etc. I'm curious to see if this changes actually once we get to next month. I'm going to assume it's not, because the growth progress here is not correct. Because if we actually look at field 71, which is 71 here. So if we go visit that, we're at 6 or 7, so we should be around 90% showing for that, really. Let me get this back now. Okay. So yeah, it's a first version, so there's going to be a couple of issues here and there. Economy is good, so you got what your current money is, your total purchases over the whole game, any outstanding loans, what your net worth is, which is kind of cool. So this shows all equipment. So look at vehicles maybe. So we've got a tractor, what it's purchased at, how old it is, how many hours we've used it, what its condition is, etc. You can sort it by price. You can look at the implements, sort it by age, market prices. Not sure about this one. I've only just looked at that one, so I assume there's an issue there with that. And then we've got pastures. This one's coming soon as well. So livestock. Here's the status of all your livestock. Now, this is it does recommend using realistic livestock for this. It is compatible with that. In fact, it pulls a lot of data from that. And here you can see all your animals in one place, which is great, really. I presume you can filter on various different things there. So maybe we'll just look at cows. So here's all our cows. Here's the status. She's pregnant. This one's pregnant. These are lactating. These are probably too young. Yep. This one's pregnant. So what we can do is also look at the details of this one. So here's the tag. The Holstein is a female, 25 months old. This is its location, its health, its reproduction status at the moment. Is a parent? No, she's not pregnant, but she is lactating, which is a bit weird. Is parent. Okay, that may not be right for a parent, so that's maybe okay. So let's go and look at maybe this one here. See if this one has any details. It's 1 month old. Doesn't give any parent details on here. So we can find one. Oh, here we go. Is pregnant? Yes. Is parent? No. Estimated due date is 7 months. So we're 20% into the pregnancy. So this is the milking stall. Let's have a look at the breeding barn. Look at this one. No, it doesn't change there either. About this one. No, it still doesn't say whether it's a parent or not. So I'd have to go through and find someone that has had a baby and check that from there. But good stuff, I think. A lot of promising stuff here. And if you want to manage all your animals this way, especially if you're using realistic livestock, this is a lot better than having to troll through the smaller pages within game because everything's here. So we've got 66 pregnant animals at the moment. So we've got cows and all sorts of stuff in there. Cows, sheep, chickens, you name it. So that's livestock management. Now the other one is pastures. And this is where some of these warnings are coming from as well. So we've got birth warnings 1, we've got 1,183 active livestock. We've got 5 pastures. Well, good there. So this is saying that it's kind of the opposite of what it's saying here. We don't have a lot of production at the moment. This one is that we need to separate out the young animals to get optimal milk production. So basically separate out the calves from the mothers to basically get more milk out of our milking cows. And if you remember, I put some bulls into the milking stalls to start generating calves in there as well. And then the plan was to swap out the ones that we were breeding in the breeding barn into the milking stall as they get older, and then pull out the ones from there. So I'm probably going to have to maybe put down another pasture to put or barn or something to put calves in to get them away from the mothers in the milking area. Either that or I'll just move them to the breeding barn if they're of a decent stock. If they're not, maybe I'll just sell them. But that's good to know. You see here your available food for each of those. We've got 29 animals due to give birth in the chicken coop. No surprise there. They produce quite a lot. So we can look at the livestock. We can look at the individual ones for this one, which is nice. We can get more details here. So we've got 56 males, 133 females. That's a lot of males. So those are probably mainly calves, I would guess. So we'll look here, see what he says. Let's change this around. So we've got all the males first. So that's a bull. Yeah, see, there's a new one. So I probably need to get rid of all these. Actually, let's have a look at where's the bull? It's just one. Yeah, see, that's not flagging as a parent. I mean, it's possible he's not actually done anything. So, is there any other one about this one? No. So maybe I'll log that as an issue that I found. But yeah, we've got a lot of male calves here that are just basically taking all the milk away. So I'll probably need to get rid of those. It's interesting. How many females do we have? They're young. Oh, there's a few, not many though. Oh, maybe there's more. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I need to get rid of those male calves at least, and move the females to the breeding barn if they're any good. So that's that. I think that's it. Pretty much on here. It does give you alarms, and this is for how many animals it's added. So these are basically newborns. So this is what we had from when I actually started this particular session. So these animals have all been added over the 3 or 4 months that we moved through time here. So that's good to see. So look here, I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, so we had a bull here. Oh no, it's from the bull. Yeah, so this is from the bull, I assume, because he's 24 months, so he must be coming from those. Must be the same here. That's 1 month. I was looking at the wrong thing there. Is that that one? Oh, chicken. Which one to look at then? Chicken. Is it this one? I can't find the one I just looked at. Oh, there we go. That's a bull. Yeah, that's a 24 months one. 24 months as well. Yes, that's not changed. So these must be the parents. Yeah, these must be the parents of those 18, I guess. Although it seems a bit weird that it's only one female. Anyway, so yeah, just thought I'd show that off. It looks kind of interesting. Like I say, I'll put his get information in the info section and go take a look at it. I think it's got some good potential. And again, this does sit outside of FS25, which is kind of useful because it means you can actually work on this offline potentially, or on a different screen as well to see some of your stuff without having to flip around screens in FS25. So thanks for watching. We're going to have some corn in the next episode, so that should be good. I don't think there's anything more I had for this episode. So again, thanks for watching. If you do like my content, please think about liking and subscribing. It all helps to grow the channel. I'm going to put up a graphic of my scheduled times for videos rather than me reeling them off every time, just in case you're interested. So that'll be popping up at the end some point. Let's just go in here, see if we actually got... we've got eggs in there, we've got the wools in there. Yeah, wool's going into the spinnery now, so that's good. Nothing there yet, which is fine. All right, cool. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do about eggs. I need to do a bakery, but I'm probably going to need some other products as well, potentially. So we'll see. All right, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Have a good weekend or day or whatever it is you're watching this, and stay safe. Bye now.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like my content.